And we're going to use the graph below, which shows the profit Y in thousands of dollars of a company in a given year T, where T represents the number of years since 1980. What we want to do is we want to find the linear function Y, where Y depends on T, and the number of years since 1980. So, first thing we need to do is we need to look at the line here. So there's a few ordered pairs that we can take a look at. There's one ordered pair, which represents 15 and 210. So that means that this represents 15 years since 1980, and there's 210 thousands of dollars. Okay, we also have another ordered pair that we can recognize easily. That's 20 and then 200. And then we have another ordered pair, which is at 25 and then 190. Okay, now we can pick whichever two that we like to find the slope, and then we're going to use the point slope form to find out what that equation looks like. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we'll just use 2 points. So the first step is let's use the point 15, 210, and we have the next point, which is 25 and then 190. Okay, so this is going to represent T1, and this is going to represent Y1. This is going to represent T2, and this is going to represent Y2. Okay, so we're going to find our slope. So our slope is going to be Y2 minus Y1 over T2 minus T1. So we know that we have 190 minus 210 over 25 minus 15. So we end up getting negative 20 in the numerator and then dividing it by positive 10, which gives us a slope of negative 2. Okay, so now that we know what our slope is, now we can use the point slope form. Okay, now we don't have a y-intercept because we don't have something that crosses the y-axis, so we're going to have to use the point slope form. And so we're going to have y minus y1, which is going to equal m, and instead of using x, we're going to call this t minus t1 since this is in terms of t. So now we're going to plug in our values. So we're going to use the first ordered pair here to represent t1 and y1. So we're going to get y minus 210, which is equal to the slope, which is negative 2, times t minus 15. So now if we distribute the negative 2, we get negative 2t plus 30. Okay, so now if we add 210 to both sides, we get negative 2t plus 240, or we can write this as y, which is equal to 240 minus 2t. It doesn't matter which way you write that, but since that's the way they've given it in the result, then you know that is our answer.